Because of his meteoric rise on Vine, Logan Paul was once the king of viral moments. While many found him annoying, his work ethic was simply unmatched. At one point, Logan posted more than 500 daily vlogs in a row that gained him a loyal fan base willing to do anything for his approval. But then, one day he crossed a line that nobody could laugh off. What's now infamously known as his Japan at Forest vlog, it didn't just break the internet, but destroyed his reputation in the process. Fans, brands, and even YouTube itself flipped on him overnight.
You fucking sick little fucking freak. Do you know that? Do you know how empty you are inside? You've shown your true colours to everyone now, bitch. It is over for you.
I think that it was a completely disgusting thing to do. That the lack of humanity that was shown in that video is astounding.
Now, I always knew that Logan Paul was a jackass, so I wasn't really surprised by the fact that once Logan Paul found a dead body, that he acted like a jackass.
And in what would become a running theme throughout his entire career, Logan dropped yet another one of his classic apology statements.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.
That day, the world saw past the comedy and finally started to see who he really was. A greedy, content-hungry man-child that would do anything for views. Although he did hard work to rebuild his brand by joining the WWE, boxing Floyd Mayweather, and creating successful products like Prime, Logan Paul's arrogance only continued to damage his image even further. From the multi-million-dollar scams that he's basically admitted to his constant refusal to take accountability, and his never-ending greed for more money, things have gotten so bad that every time he takes an L, people treat it like a show.
If a parent came into my doctor's office, I would not recommend that their child drink this for lunch.
Prime's fucking everywhere. KSI and him are shoving it down your goddamn throat, and you better like it because it is the top quality, tip-top shit, and you know, they're killing it. They're smoking Gatorade, they're smoking Element, they're smoking Liquid IV, like who's who in the game, bro? It's just Prime, is what they want you to think, and is what they very, very strongly portray in their videos.
Even his own family isn't safe from the backlash.
I need penis inside of me. ASAP.
This is because she's a whore. She's fucked over 100 guys. She's fucking like. Okay, so you've probably been around her in New York. She's been around everybody.
So it makes you wonder how someone like Logan Paul, who has everything most people dream of, can still be missing the one thing that actually matters, which is genuine support from anyone aside from those who directly benefit off working with him. And every time he's forced to apologize for yet another screw-up, it only reminds everyone that deep down, nothing about him has really changed.
I should have never posted the video. I should have put the cameras down. There's a lot of things I should have done differently, but I didn't.
As always, Logan's only sorry once he gets caught and tries to save his reputation. It's your boy Luesta, live from Lou Extras, and this is how Logan Paul destroyed his reputation, rebuilt it, and then destroyed it all over again. At one point, Logan wasn't just another clout chaser trying to get famous. He genuinely pioneered the culture of YouTube as we know it. During the peak of Logan's YouTube vlog era, every day was a wild spectacle. And to catch all of these crazy moments, the camera would rarely ever stop rolling. Rain or shine, he churned out daily vlogs with each moment having to be more insane than the other.
Good morning, Logan. What's poppin'? Mark my words, this could be the biggest day of 2017. That's not a joke!
For instance, during this vlog, Logan dropped roughly 3,000 pounds of dry ice into his swimming pool, causing a crazy smoky spectacle.
Okay, so things are calming down, I'm still alive. Yet another epic day on Logan Paul Vlogs. Yo, I'm just 3,000 pounds of dry ice. Who's doing it? Who's doing it, guys? Nobody!
And then, on another daily vlog, he made it snow in LA by bringing 60,000 pounds of artificial snow to cover his yard.
Yo, this is crazy. Judy!
Oh my God.
Honestly, vlogging's dope, but this is my new job.
Which, on top of that, the next day he filmed a vlog where he made an igloo out of fake snow and lived inside of it.
Yo, despite my messy ass garage, this is actually working. Yo, that's my boy. Oh man. Yo, I hope this doesn't fall. I feel like it's fine. This is actually spacious, dog. How you feeling, bro?
Pretty comfy.
Oh, it's actually, look, there's a lot of space. Like, we got a bunch of headroom. We got, oh my, Brandon, this is nice. Logan Paul, you've done it again. Yo, Brandon, do me the honors. Shut the door. Shut the door. Bye, Brendan. It's official, bro.
Why'd you put the wine in the wrong way?
Then last but not least, in possibly his craziest vlog ever, he had a kissing contest with a monkey.
Ooh, mwah, oh, mwah, mwah.
Around this time, yes, Logan was definitely seen as obnoxious because of his attention-grabbing stunts or because of his over-the-top, slightly annoying personality. But even those that didn't like him were forced to respect his work ethic. Logan's daily vlog series went on for more than 500 vlogs in a row, gaining him 10 million plus loyal supporters that he called the Lo Gang. Also, during this time, Logan was seen as the more tolerable brother compared to his overwhelmingly controversial sibling, Jake Paul. But unfortunately for him, the next stunt he planned would go too far, and ultimately, it would alter how both his fans and outsiders viewed him. At the end of 2017, Logan Paul started a series called Tokyo Adventures, where him and his gang planned to explore Japan.
Hello, everybody. I'm just a blonde white boy from Ohio, here to cause trouble in your country. Hey, yo, good morning, Lo Gang. What's up?
And the first two parts went out like all of his usual daily vlogs did. They were loud, chaotic,
guys, we're in Shibuya. I got my squid leg. I got a fish. Hey, guys, you want some fish? Okay. You almost hit him in the face with that. I would never purposely hit someone in the face with the fish.
Yet still, these episodes were far too normal for Logan's standards. He wanted the series to stand out from all the other crazy things he had done prior. That's why in the search of content gold, Logan planned on turning things up a notch. In part 3 of the series, everything went to shit. Because on this episode, while wearing his neon hat, he decided to go to a forest in Japan, infamously known as the Suicide Forest, where apparently they hope to simply experience a haunted adventure.
So we're in Tokyo, Japan, right? I figured this was the perfect time to do it because if you look to my right, Lo Gang, I give you the Aokigahara. Ooh. No, don't make fun of it, Brendan. This is a big deal. Why? Because this forest is also known as the Sea of Trees, also known as the Japanese Suicide Forest. This is not a fucking joke. Okay, so dead serious though. When we rolled up here,
don't say dead,
dude. You can't say dead at a forest.
They even planned to go camping in the forest.
Allegedly, this place is haunted. Well, I hope not, because we're spending the night there. That's our canopy tent. We also brought a bunch of stuff for sleeping and camping, and a football to have fun. We got a binoculars so we can see the ghost. Hey, ghost.
Yet when the group finally made their way into it and spontaneously decided to go off path, things took a dark turn almost instantly.
This is it. We're officially stepping off the trail into the forest. Got a 24-hour overnight challenge. Who's doing it?
As they walked off the path, the group would inevitably stumble onto a man's body, an apparent suicide victim hanging from a rope.
Hey, I really hate to say this. I think there's someone hanging right there. I'm not even f***ing kidding. Do you see it? I'm not even, this isn't a f***ing joke, guys. That's a f***ing person. I've never seen a dead person.
You haven't?
No, bro.
But instead of avoiding the body, they treated it as content gold and proceeded to investigate the fresh corpse further on camera.
Yo, what the f? Actually. Yo, are you alive? Are you f***ing with us? So, okay, a lot of things going through my mind. This is a first for me. It's definitely a first for me. This literally probably just happened. Yes, Sushi, you call the police?
On part 3 of his Tokyo Adventure series, Logan Paul posted a dead body on YouTube, only blurring its face for his mostly kid audience to watch. And afterwards, some people even pointed out how the group going off path was almost as if they were purposely hoping to find something like this. The craziest part to me in the entire video is him going, "Guys, this was supposed to be a happy vlog. I can't believe this," as he walks through a suicide forest. To make things worse, at first, Logan Paul tried to act sad, but since he still had to get his content out, almost 5 minutes after finding the body, he started making jokes.
The craziest part about this, the parking lot is right there, dude.
Yeah.
It's literally right there. Like, guys, we're 100 yards away from the parking lot.
I don't feel very good.
Yeah, I don't feel good. What, you never stand next to a dead guy?
No.
Logan's thing was always doing stuff that had never been done before on YouTube, and with this incident, he definitely achieved that. Also, since this was still a daily vlog series, on the next day of Tokyo Adventures, Logan uploaded a vlog where he dressed up as Pikachu and went around the streets of Tokyo catching Pokemon.
Now you'll never catch them all! Boss, watch this. Ah! Gotcha, bitch! He's gonna catch you. Okay, get him. Andy, get him. Oh! You've been caught! Charizard? Wait, is that... I'm gonna catch you. I choose you!
Overall, during this series, Logan Paul completely disrespected Japan's societal norms and culture. Therefore, once people outside of his core audience saw these videos, it did irreparable damage to his reputation. Who the fuck goes into a forest wearing a Toy Story alien hat? The dude just feeds off attention.
I never thought I'd be saying this on a video, but the kid has went into a forest in Japan because it's known for it's took a camera crew in there with him. Lo and behold, forest finds a fucking dead body. Now at this point, when you do that, obviously, you and I, regular fucking people, say, shit, dead body here, this is a serious moment in my life, I found a dead body. Put everything down, turn the cameras off, don't put any of the footage out, you go back, tell someone about it, then probably go back to your hotel room and feel freaked out for the rest of the day. But no, didn't take that approach. The little fucker films everything, films the dead body, because that's why he went in there in the first place, man. He was hoping to fucking find this. He was happy, because that is his bingo moment. Yes, we got one. You know what I mean? Because why else are you fucking going in there and filming? You wanted to find a dead body. That was the moment. You fucking sick little fucking freak.
Rightfully so, the entire internet was bashing him. Everyone was upset. I mean, you did have some little kids from his audience defending him, but most of his audience were also confused as to why he thought it would be a good idea to post a video like this on YouTube in the first place. Therefore, the only thing left for Logan to do was apologize.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize. So what we came across that day in the woods was obviously unplanned, and the reactions you saw on tape were raw, they were unfiltered. None of us knew how to react or how to feel. I should have never posted the video. I should have put the cameras down. There's a lot of things I should have done differently, but I didn't. I want to apologize to the internet. I want to apologize to anyone who's seen the video. I want to apologize to anyone who has been affected or touched by mental illness.
2 days after making episode 3 of the Tokyo Adventure series, Logan posted a video titled "So Sorry" that sits on YouTube now with over 60 million views. Yet the reaction to it couldn't have been more worse for him, because instead of believing his apology, everyone pointed out that instead of feeling real remorse, his tone was almost robotic. He had no tears, no raw emotion, just a YouTuber who looked more disappointed to be caught than genuinely sorry for exploiting a tragedy.
The goal with my content is always to entertain, to push the boundaries, to be all-inclusive. In the world I live in, I share almost everything I do. The intent is never to be heartless, cruel, or malicious.
Logan claimed that he didn't do it for views, and only to push the boundaries, despite knowing full well that his channel thrives off viral moments and shock value. Therefore, instead of healing the wounds, the apology video just made them deeper, degrading his reputation even lower than it already was. But not only did he ruin his own credibility in the search for content gold, he also ruined his editor's life too.
Here's the thing that I don't think, again, many people realize. So you publicly got destroyed online when all of that went down. But you had the privilege of, since you're a very valuable person to a lot of people stayed with you. For me, a humble little editor like me, who hasn't really got that much value in staying friends, I lost everything.
At the time, the general consensus was that Logan Paul wasn't really sorry for what he did, but only sorry that he got caught. His team had so many chances to take it down. His videographer could have stopped filming. The editor could have said no. After he posted it, his managers or lawyers should have told him to take it down. YouTube could have not put it on the trending page. But no, they let it sit there until it got bad for him. They all just see green and don't care. Essentially, his audience, his peers, and the public thought that he would never change. And they were right.
Get these rats!
Because after only a month removed from the incident, Logan Paul posted a vlog where he tased 2 dead rats on his balcony and also took a live koi fish out of the water and attempted to give it CPR. In a time where he probably should have been playing things safe, it showed he wasn't taking things seriously at all. So as a result, YouTube temporarily removed all the monetization from his channels.
Logan Paul, who is 22, is known for his high-energy videos. He has more than 15 million YouTube subscribers, and he is YouTube's 5th highest-paid star, reportedly earning more than $12 million last year. So he made a lot of money for YouTube. He made a lot of money for himself. They've taken action, but is it enough?
In the eyes of other creators like Jacksepticeye and Dan TDM, this punishment by YouTube was met with applause and celebration. Yet little did they know, not only did Logan Paul's actions have a serious effect on him, but Logan's dumb decisions affected the entire YouTube platform as a whole, because he actually sparked a YouTube epidemic now known as the adpocalypse. See, Logan Paul's vlogs were once where all the advertisers wanted their products to be displayed. But once he got embroiled in controversy, it inevitably made the companies realize how dangerous having their ads played on random YouTube channels can be.
So this weird situation is where we're at when a few weeks ago, some inflammatory articles are posted about how major brands are being advertised on top of very vile YouTube videos. A bunch of advertisers, fearing backlash, removed their ads entirely from YouTube, and during this period, every YouTuber saw a decrease in revenue. Also, Google's valuation dropped by like $750 million in a day. How big?
Not only did Logan's actions put a spotlight on all the dangerous content that can be found on YouTube, it also put a spotlight on another incident that happened just 2 months prior to his forest situation. Also taking place near the end of 2017, another massively popular creator named PewDiePie was on stream playing PUBG, where he got frustrated after missing a bunch of shots and said the hard R.
What a fucking Jeez, oh my god, what the fuck? Sorry, but what the fuck?
And with all these bad headlines coupled together, it forced YouTube to create new strict monetization policies that ultimately left creators with less revenue, making them angry and confused. Meaning Logan Paul's greed cost the entire YouTube community big time. At this point, not only did the audience lose respect for him, but even YouTubers who at first didn't really care about what he did now had every reason to hate him too. A mess up this big is something you can never shake off your reputation, but Logan tried to do it regardless and honestly was pretty successful at it. The strategy he used was to continuously cover a story with a bigger story, which luckily for him, 2018 was the era of YouTubers boxing each other. And after his rival KSI won the boxing match against another YouTuber named Joe Weller, KSI decided to call out Logan Paul live on stage.
You said before this fight you had something planned. Is there anything you want to say to someone out there?
Wow. Obviously, man's got this belt right now. If any YouTuber wants it, you can come get it. Jake Paul, Logan Paul, any of the Pauls, I don't care. Bring it.
So in the midst of controversy, Logan intelligently embraced his current infamous status and happily accepted KSI's boxing call out.
Yes, this is it. It looks like I am fighting KSI.
After accepting the call out, from here, KSI and Logan fought 2 times, with the first fight ending in a heavily disputed draw, and the second fight, which was also a close one, ultimately ended in a win for KSI. Yet most important thing that happened for both of them was that each fight had sold out arenas, and millions tuning in for every swing. Therefore, at the end of the second match, after it was all said and done, the two had just accomplished so much together, meaning that they couldn't stay mad for long.
Boxing is a gentleman's sport. A lot of scores have been settled in a ring just like this one. Logan Paul here to my left. Has this score been settled now? Do you guys at least respect each other as men, as warriors? All right.
It takes a big man to get in the ring, and you're a big man, and you made me work. You made me work today, and you made me work last year as well. And hey, yo, thank you for a good fight, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you for a good fight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Back then, in the world of celebrity boxing, winning and losing didn't really matter. The only thing that mattered was the amount of people that were willing to watch you fight again. And since Logan's notoriety only increased due to his rivalry with KSI, in 2021, he was able to land a fight against Floyd Mayweather.
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen. It's showtime! The main event of the evening, Floyd Mayweather, Logan Paul, 8 rounds of boxing in an exhibition, brought to you by Mayweather Promotions, Fan Mio, Mav Athletics, and Showtime Pay-Per-View.
Against the greatest fighter in the world, the YouTuber Logan Paul survived 8 rounds with a legend. He showed the world that he was tough and wasn't running from any fight. Yet, most importantly, with this stunt, he got people talking about his next wild move instead of reliving the old ones. I hated the Paul brothers at first. I still hate Jake Paul, LOL. But Logan Paul has completely earned my respect. Love him or hate him, any man that puts that much training and puts on that kind of performance in such a short amount of time is a good man in my book. To the general public, he became known as the YouTube boxing guy, and somehow his next stunt would be even bigger, because in an unexpected twist, he turned his once rival into a partner. In 2022, Logan Paul and KSI launched Prime, a sports drink company that sold out everywhere and turned their story from a petty rivalry to successful business partners.
We made a better for you drink that tastes better. Yeah. So why the f would we not overtake Gatorade eventually?
There needs to be like I don't know what it's like, a consumer and like cultural shift regarding hydration beverages that like we have to lead.
Think about everything in the world. Everything's advanced with time. This is a dinosaur, bro.
We should be clearing the shelves of everything except for this line right here. Look. Guys, we have an announcement. We have a project we want to tell you about.
We have created our own drink company. Yes!
And Prime didn't just make headlines because of the story behind it. The energy drink broke all-time sales records, leading it to become a billion-dollar company. In 2022, he also signed a multi-year contract with WWE, which put him in front of an entirely new market of fans that had no clue what the type of person Logan Paul really was. With every new stunt, Logan buried his scandals deeper, stacking success on top of mistakes. He somewhat revived his reputation not by erasing his past, but by rewriting his future. And to add on to this rebranding during this time, Logan launched a new project that he hoped to be the biggest thing he had ever done so far.
The thing that I'm most excited for, and this is the first time I've ever said anything about this, for the last 6 months, I've been working on my own NFT project that I believe is going to change the game, because as of now, there's a model that a lot of people in the crypto space have identified. CryptoPunks, there's 10,000. Pudgy apes, or bored apes, 10,000. Pudgy penguins, I think there's like 8,888. There's a set number, and it's all just the same thing, just rewrapped into different skins, and you hope there's enough hype and a community around to build value in your project, right? I think there needs to be a fresh take, and this project that I have is that fresh take. September 1st, cryptozoo.co. I'm gonna tease it. That's all I'm gonna say about it now.
Logan's big idea was called CryptoZoo, a crypto coin game that would of course make him money, but also make his fans money too.
Let me give some context to this situation. CryptoZoo is a blockchain project that I created about 1.5 years ago. So you buy these eggs on the blockchain, and you can hatch them into what are called base animals, and then you can breed your base animals with each other to create fun-looking viral hybrid offspring that have a rarity scale. When you hatch a rare animal and you breed it with another rare animal, and it yields a rare hybrid animal, that animal then yields and collects a token the longer you hold it. Then when you release it into the wild, you accrue your yield.
It's a game. It's a game. It's a really fun game that makes you money.
So, because what I'm hearing is someone who loved NFTs and loved the game of Pokemon has come up with a game. You know what I'm saying?
When he first hyped up the NFT game in 2021, as you heard, Logan painted it out to be a really fun game that makes you money. Therefore, the launch went exactly how he wanted. Millions of dollars poured in from followers hungry for the next big crypto jackpot. But after that first rush, nothing happened. There was no game, no way to play, just a Discord full of angry investors while Logan ghosted the project. But behind the scenes, evidence later showed that he and his team made slick stealth trades, buying their own crypto before it went public, then selling for a quick profit when the launch hype pushed the price up. Yet coincidentally, before the launch, he only talked about CryptoZoo a couple of times, so when it failed, most normal people didn't know anything about it. And for months, Logan acted like CryptoZoo never existed. Infamously, in the CryptoZoo Discord, it was later revealed that he only ever sent a message in there twice. He decided to move to another quote-unquote project instead.
There's 2 more projects that I have that are gonna be announced probably in the next month. That again, I'm fully diving into and working on behind the scenes, just no one knows about it yet. And one of them will be the biggest thing I ever do. It's like my life and soul is put into this project.
But once again, he never said anything to the CryptoZoo investors, good or bad. They thought he was actually just building up more hype from a project he pretended to be really passionate about.
I'm like, holy cow, it makes so much sense. It's talking about CryptoZoo. Ben and the dudes are like putting smiley faces and egging the rest of the community. Like, this is it, guys. You know, this is what we've been working towards. I mean, this is it. This it's finally happening. Logan's gonna market the project, and they kept saying that Logan's gonna market the project, and it's gonna change everything.
Yet when this next clip made its way to the internet, all hope was lost.
I'll tell you about this project when we get closer to launch. This project of mine is going to be.
Is that the thing with the egg? The zoo?
No.
Okay, this one's egg.
This one's gonna be this will be the craziest I've ever done.
At this point, the investors knew that they just got scammed. However, fortunately for them, Logan's lucky rebranding finally ended in 2023 when a YouTube investor named CoffeeZilla released his 3-part series displaying the CryptoZoo situation to the world. And in these videos, he completely exposed Logan's whole operation by first off giving a voice to any of Logan's victims who lost an insane amount of money investing in his broken project.
So I acquired a bunch of eggs, and I actually want to play the game. I didn't acquire the eggs with the intent of keeping them. I actually wanted to hatch them and see what I got out of them and play in this ecosystem that's been advertised or whatever, right? And then I can't do anything. It's not showing up on the website when I connect my wallet, etc., etc. So I'm a little baffled. I'm like, I must be doing something wrong. So I open up a support ticket. I open up a support ticket. CryptoZoo and Ben Roth is actually the person answering my support ticket. Oh yeah, no, it's down for the moment, but we're working on it. Let me tell you, it's never been up.
Wait, you can't even hatch?
No, I'm telling you, it's just a picture. There's nothing I could do with it.
You're kidding! You can't hatch?
Then Coffee explained exactly how Logan's team lied to his fans and strung them along after the rug pull took place.
Meanwhile, his community manager, Ben Roth, was actively claiming that Logan was going to be marketing CryptoZoo any day now. He told people things like, Logan is an uncontrollable marketing guru. It's over when we launch. And when we have a product to market, it'll get marketed. And marketing will crush. I promise you. And this disconnect between Logan abandoning the project and his team on CryptoZoo saying that it was going to be any day now, left investors feeling like they were being led on.
And for the nail in the coffin through leaked messages, Coffee showed what Logan's team were actually saying during the stealth launch and rug pull that took place.
So obviously the plan is we buy first, then we give it to our close friends and family, and then maybe the public eventually, right? And even the day before, Crypto King reminds everyone, quote, Zoo Day is tomorrow. I highly recommend everyone get a few $100 to a few $1,000s in Zoo when it goes live. It will likely 10 to 1,000x. So that was their plan. Rather than doing a pre-sale, they were going to do this stealth launch and hopefully get tokens cheaply the same way, but without all the legal troubles. Or at least that was the plan. Because on stealth launch day, this is where things first started to go wrong for the team. At first, everything seemed to go normal. The team sat in a circle and literally bought it out as planned. But the next day, Crypto King says something odd. Quote, a bot is playing with our token. Kind of cool to watch them work. But he doesn't mention who this bot is. And he also says the asshole finished selling, but doesn't mention who that is. Now, Jeff, Logan's manager, replies upset. He says, how do we prevent someone doing what they just did again? We went from a $130 million to $26 million market cap in 2 hours. It's not cool to watch. Logan jumps in. Yeah, wait, how did that happen? And he also says, what asshole? How did anyone get this token except for us and none of us sold? And I think actually this is incredibly suspicious because the implication of what Logan's saying is, hey, we tried to scheme this really well. We tried to all buy this without letting anyone know. How did anyone else figure out we were buying it, right? And this is where a fight ensues that's going to become really interesting. Crypto King deflects the question by saying, my buyer pushed it back up to $40 million. And Logan says, no, bro, F your buyer. Explain to me what just happened and how there were 30 token holders. And Jake tries to explain that this was just traders and bots happening to find the token. But Logan says only 5 of us knew about it. Jake says, well, many people chase volume and new tokens. And to some extent, he's kind of right. But Logan replies, cap. He doesn't believe it.
Instead, Logan believes that his partner that he hired, named Jake the Crypto King, tried to steal money from him before he could scam his own fans. And honestly, this conversation explained exactly why Logan went silent about CryptoZoo. Therefore, in response to Coffee's docuseries, Logan thought he could talk his way out of the situation. In a now deleted video, Logan Paul posted a response to CoffeeZilla where he started off by calling him a clout chaser and a criminal.
CoffeeZilla. I watched your 3-part series called Investigating Logan Paul's Biggest Scam, and like many on this platform, you have successfully used my name for views and money. While your work used to be impartial, your addiction to clicks has clouded your judgment and you've made very real errors with very real repercussions. Coffee, you took a shot at my reputation, so in this video today I'm going to be defending myself with facts, something that you have gotten in the habit of twisting as you continue to morph from an investigator to a gossip channel. He is a lopsided journalist with an agenda, and he's nothing more than the Keemstar of crypto and finance.
While purposefully not addressing the real receipts and dozens of angry investors, Logan zeroed in on small technicalities and side characters, trying to poke holes in the investigation by saying CoffeeZilla got some facts wrong, and that using the word scam wasn't fair. He essentially blamed the whole thing on the con men and felons that he hired to build CryptoZoo. Logan insisted he was blindsided and scammed out of his money, just like the investors.
Trust me, CryptoZoo is coming. I will make damn sure of it. And honestly, it sucks that after years of personal reform, going through trials and tribulations, and busting my ass to evolve into a person that I can say I'm actually proud of, you led the charge to drive and monetize a narrative telling millions of people that I'm a fraud or I tried to scam my audience.
However, for some reason, this video was uploaded on January 3rd, 2023, and deleted just 4 days later. In the midst of this, Logan also went on his podcast Impulsive and continued to vent about how annoying CoffeeZilla was, seemingly like an evil villain that was mad the hero uncovered his master plan.
Why did you block him on Twitter?
It's like a little gnat. It's like a little fucking annoying gnat. It bothers me. He won. He got to me, bro. He's the most formidable opponent at that. I'm not kidding. The guy's good. He's very smart. He's very smart. He manipulates and twists the truth just the way he wants to get his people to believe a certain thing. He's good.
From here, he claimed he was going to sue CoffeeZilla for defamation and claimed he has no reason to scam his fans, even though he's been caught scamming them multiple times before this situation. One of his fans even said, "I can't tell if Logan thinks we're stupid or if he's so far gone that he doesn't realize his wrongdoings." Yet, in a wild turn of events, due to none of his response attempts being received positively, Logan proceeded to post an apology video where he actually thanked CoffeeZilla for exposing his operation.
CoffeeZilla is not a criminal. I called him, I apologized. My initial response to his series was that of fire, an ego flare, whatever it is, pride. I'm a fighter at heart, and I was defensive because I know I never scammed anyone with this project. I never made any money, never sold any tokens, and I only had the best intentions going in. But the fact is that suing CoffeeZilla is not going to help CryptoZoo holders, so I do need to focus my attention where it should be, which is on fans and supporters of me.
In the 2-minute video recorded off his iPhone, he also promised to help get the victims their money back.
Step 1, Jeff and I are going to burn our Zoo tokens so we have no financial upside in the game, and it will add value to holder tokens. Step 2, we want to offer a rewards program for players who are disappointed in the status of the game. So essentially you're going to be able to burn your base egg or your base animal for the mint price, which was 0.1 ETH or the equivalent in BNB. I am personally committing 1,000 ETH to this, which is about $1.3 million.
In addition to that, he also promises to finish CryptoZoo, which was left abandoned.
And then step 3, obviously finish and deliver the game as outlined in the white paper.
Now, I'll be honest, this is a big change in tone, and honestly, a lot of this is good news. It's great that victims are going to get something back. Logan seems to acknowledge his continuous lapse in judgment. He's not suing me, which is also cool.
So from here, after acknowledging his wrongdoing in an apology video that was certainly better than his first one, with this derailing to his rebranding journey, there would now be a lot of other sharks in the water. However, Logan's greed continuously stopped him from noticing this. Just like the old days, he thought that he could once again cover a story with an even bigger one. That's why for the next boxing match, Logan Paul chose the notorious troll and former Bellator MMA fighter Dylan Danis as his next opponent, which he did this because Logan knew that Danis' trash talk would create significant hype around the fight, making it highly marketable to fans that might be less interested in simply watching non-professional influencers box each other. However, what he didn't know was that Danis was prepared to take the trash talk to a level no one in the influencer boxing community had seen before. In the weeks leading up to the fight, Dylan decided to do some research on Logan's girlfriend, a model named Nina Agdal. He dug into every corner of Nina's past to find any suggestive, risque, or controversial photo he could use. And one by one, every day leading up to the fight, Dylan posted a new suggestive photo of Nina with another man. He essentially created an online narrative that Logan Paul's girlfriend had been with everyone before him, with some of the most notable pictures Dylan posted being one with the rapper Riff Raff, another with actor Leonardo DiCaprio, and another with the singer Adam Levine, as well as a whole lot more. The worst thing Dylan posted though, which ultimately led him to getting sued, was a private Snapchat story Nina had posted years ago where she says,
"By the way, I'm very proud of myself. This is the longest I've ever gone without sex since I started. Obviously it's driving me crazy. I am struggling. I need penis inside of me, ASAP. All I want is like a big fat sausage just destroying my body."
And when they met face to face, Logan called out Dylan for his obviously scumbag behavior.
Dylan. You're obviously a scumbag.
You want to do half a foot?
You're obviously a piece of
One that's a piece of
Tell you what. Guess what I did?
What?
I took the liberty of finding the bouncer that choked you out.
Yeah, I hope he's there.
Yeah, I flew him to London, and I hired him as my personal security.
Oh yeah?
In fact, he's in this room right now.
Is it?
Yet, instead of also condemning Dylan, the fan said, Logan calling anyone a scumbag is pure comedy gold. I can't believe we reached a point where I really want Danis to win a fight. If Dylan Danis was doing this to any other fighter, the community wouldn't have his back like that. But since Logan had let his reputation get so low, everyone allowed Dylan to just keep going.
DildoDanis.com.
Handshake.
Right now.
Why are we handshake?
You can find out how many days it's been since Dylan last fought. Will he show up? The king of ducks, the king of talking.
Bro, you're so bad at shit talking.
Mumble, jumble his way through.
Bro, I'm making fun of this guy's fiance. He's calling me Dylan Donuts. The is he? 5 years
I got
old?
more.
Got more? You got more?
Dildo.
What does that even mean, Dylan Donuts? What does that even mean? What does that even mean?
So after weeks of online torment from Dylan and fans who think that Logan Paul deserves whatever karma that comes to him, when fight day came, Logan did everything he could to get his revenge by making a fool of Danis in the ring, which after attempting a guillotine choke on Logan, then swinging at a security guard who entered the ring in the 6th round of the fight, Dylan Danis was embarrassed and disqualified. Yet, even though Logan won, the fight was so bad and a waste of everyone's time that all the torture he endured up to that moment kind of felt pointless.
So, do you have any regret now, after it's all said and done, about choosing Dylan Danis as a partner for this dance?
Yeah, I do. I lied in the build-up when I said I didn't regret choosing him as a partner. I'm eternally sorry for Nina. I'll spend the rest of my life apologizing if I have to for putting her through that kind of torment. It's inhumane what he did.
The Dylan Danis versus Logan Paul fight honestly ended up not being a good look for anybody involved. Therefore, after the event at this point, the only thing really keeping Logan afloat was his connection to KSI and the billion-dollar Prime hydration drink brand. Yet unfortunately for him, once again, his arrogance would allow the Sharks to come in and destroy his most prized possession. See, back when Prime was first released, Logan marketed the drink by claiming it was a healthier hydration drink and tasted better than all of its competition.
This 20-ounce bottle of Gatorade has 34 grams of sugar in it. One bottle of Prime has 2 grams of sugar. That's 17 times the amount of sugar. To help you visualize that, this is a 17x scale model of Prime. You would have to drink this entire giant bottle of Prime to consume the same sugar that's in this bottle of Gatorade. And honestly, I might, because it's the better for you option and it tastes delicious. Drink Prime.
And at first, this was a brilliant strategy. Making fun of legacy companies like Gatorade worked extremely well until Logan's boasting finally caught the ear of several nutritionists who decided to test the product for themselves.
If a parent came into my doctor's office, I would not recommend that their child drink this for lunch. After Logan shared this image highlighting the nutritional contents and specifically calling out electrolytes compared to a Lunchable and how much better it was with all these electrolytes, I made this little joke about sodium getting rebranded as electrolytes because that's really what's happened. We've taken things like sodium, potassium that historically have been thought of in a very respectable fashion, something you have to do respectable amounts of and be cautious with, is now just considered electrolytes, and it's this big, positive, amazing thing all the time.
But as you would expect, Logan Paul, the YouTuber who probably only had around 2 years of experience dealing with nutritional facts and what makes for a healthier hydration drink, was going to war with people who study these things for their livelihood.
Logan seemed to take offense to my tweet here, calling me a sports medicine doctor, saying that I can't tell the difference between sodium and potassium. Logan, I assure you, I can. I understand the basics of hydration here, and we're gonna talk about it and dive into this and just my opinion, and not my opinion, but the science on what the deal is with this.
However, the problem with Prime's marketing didn't just lie in the fact that it's not a good drink for you to consume while you exercise. It's the fact that Logan Paul promoted Prime as a better for you drink and implied it gave you several health benefits in multiple interviews. So all of this, combined with how he has a mostly kid audience, led many to be concerned about the mass consumption of this product.
Liquid IV with 11 grams of sugar compared to Prime's 2 grams. Liquid IV has 870 milligrams of electrolytes, and the Prime stick has 871 milligrams of electrolytes. And
Man was intentional. Look, we're this much better by 1 milligram. This is not the same stratification of electrolytes. So when he lumps them together as if it is an electrolyte is an electrolyte, it's like, do you know the composition of sweat that even comes out of your fucking face when you're exercising, bro? I don't think so. I think you think that this is all the same. And for you to go at Liquid IV, ready to like chop their head off when you don't even know what the difference is and why it would be useful to maybe have some sodium in there, is actually kind of laughable, to be honest.
Several doctors and people around the world began to raise alarms about the dangers of drinking too much Prime, which then led to some schools banning it, and multiple headlines coming out that warned parents about how Prime was packing the kind of punch that could send a kid's heart racing. Yes, you could argue that the hysteria was blown a little bit out of proportion due to drinks like Gatorade being just as bad for you to drink. But in most people's eyes, this was Logan's past coming back to haunt him, since he'd burned so many bridges, made so many mistakes, and left so little goodwill for himself to cling on to. The internet was more interested in watching him suffer, and his downfall became entertainment. And to make things worse, in the middle of 2024, the world would see just how two-faced Logan really was. Because after apologizing and thanking CoffeeZilla for exposing his CryptoZoo scam, he actually came back and sued him.
Logan Paul is suing me for CryptoZoo, only a year after he thanked me for it. Rather than pay back his victims fully, Logan would rather publicly humiliate himself in court by accusing me of defaming him. He's hired 5 lawyers to sue me, which he hopes will stop me from exposing him again.
The suit specifically targets the several videos produced by CoffeeZilla about the CryptoZoo scandal, alleging that his claims harmed Paul's reputation, causing emotional distress. However, the internet saw right through it. Just like Coffee said, all Logan is trying to do is use his money to bully him and to scare others into not talking about his wrongdoings anymore. Over the years, Logan Paul tried his best to rebuild his image, but in the end, his true colors shine through regardless.